In this short video, we will tour the teaching and learning. My screen here will look a little different from yours because even though I'm not in editing mode, I have course tools below the menu that students don't see. When you enter the course, you will always see the announcements area. This area of the course is where I'll be communicating a lot of information about what's currently going on in the course. It's really important that you check into the course often and check for new announcements. Announcements are also emailed to you, but it's still good to check in regularly. When you teach your own course, be sure to change the announcements often so that students understand it's important to read them. Make them valuable and in your own speaking style. Academic speak can be saved for the content of the course, but you should show your own personality in your communications with your students. I always start with a greeting, and I end with my name. Making a personal connection with you. Looking at the top of the menu bar, you will notice there is a Step 1 menu item right above the announcements. The reason that I put it there is because students have a tendency to skip menu items titled syllabus and need all the help they can get to make them notice where they should start in the course. So I call this Step 1 check-in here. In this area are the beginning materials for the course, including the course guide or the syllabus, the navigation information, announcements, and further directions. In your course, the check-in here area says that directions actually for checking into the discussion board are in week 1. You can put the discussion board for checking in anywhere that you would like. This area includes a video announcement, an activity about being an online student, course learning outcomes, important information. Whoops. Then there is a link to what you would do now, and that will take you to the next step. It's really good to always have the next step available for students. Please be sure that as a student you go through each item in order in all of the units and in this area too. In the area marked Step 2, Learning Units, you will find the content of the course. Eventually, you'll have all of the units open, but when you get into the course now, you will only see Unit 1. Unit 2 will open at the end of next week. All of the directions and information you will need to complete your work in the course will be found in the Learning Units area. I designated it as Step 2 because students need help to understand what to do after they go through the check-in materials. When we open the first learning unit, we will see the goals for the unit. It's important for students, and you are students in this case, to know what they will be learning in each unit. Opening the weekly summary, you will see that each thing that you do is numbered. That's so that you'll get the idea that you should do them in order. This is designed to give you an overview of the week's activity before you dig into them. After putting these items on your calendar, you can dig into them by using the breadcrumbs at the top of the page to take you back to the learning unit items. Once you are inside the unit itself, you can see that all of the items are numbered. And they match the weekly summary that you just saw. The first one is a discussion activity. There are directions for how to actually do the discussion here, and you're going to see that. There's also a discussion rubric that will let you know how to grade on the discussion forum. I'm not going to take you into that, but I did want to show you it. There are 2 ways to get to the discussion forum in Blackboard. One is to use a course link, which is below the assignment right here. And the other is right here in the menu bar, which is right here under the communications area of the course. The reason I put this discussion menu item on the menu bar is because it's something that students will want to, and you are going to want to get back to on a regular basis. The directions are in the learning unit, but the discussion boards are ongoing, so that you can get back there as often as you like without having to go through the lesson. I put them on the menu bar as well. There is a Q&A discussion forum here that will always be available at the top, so you can ask questions, and I check that regularly. And there's a new ideas discussion area. Let me scroll down to that. Oops. That while you're going through the course area and you get excited about something or you think of something new, you can go into the new ideas and post them there. You will see this little tip icon throughout the course because even though this class is about how to teach online and not about Blackboard exactly, I try to add in little tips about how to use Blackboard as you go along. Next, you will see the blog assignment, which is set up like the discussion assignment, so we won't open it now. The directions are in the unit, and there are some videos there to show you exactly how to do it. I use Blackboard On Demand for those videos because that's how you can find out how all of these tools work. In each of the items that's new, there's a link to Blackboard On Demand, which has great tutorials made by Blackboard. Below the blog assignment is the Distance Ed Toolkit learning module. Let me show you how it works like a book within the unit. When I open it, you can see the parts of the book in the table of contents, and you can move through page by page using the table of contents. You can also use the arrow that will take you through page by page to navigate the learning module. There's more than reading in these modules. There are videos within the books too. And last, I'd like to show you the reference materials area. There's a tools link that has a variety of things in it I'll let you explore. Help for students in Blackboard On Demand, and a little bit about me if you're interested. The resource links are likely going to be used quite a bit by you, and I'll be pointing you to them throughout the course. At the bottom, I want to draw your attention to the Files to Download folder. For each unit, I will put a check sheet that you can print out. It's a Word file, and it will help you keep track as you go through the work of the unit. There's a rubric on that sheet for each one of the assignments and a place where you can check off when you've done the assignment. I hope this helps you. There'll be a new one for each unit. That's about it. I hope you will enjoy the course, and I'll see you there.